Hello, welcome. It's 11:30 on a Wednesday. I have not done today. This morning I was filled with much anger, lots of anger. If you know me, you know that I need my alone time. I thrive off of my solitude. One of the things that I've learned that is really good for me is that alone time first thing in the morning. I at least need an hour to myself, at least the minimum, like with no one around, or at least not the people in my life that I like see on the daily around. I just need that alone time in the morning. I basically have found that time for myself. I've realized that I need to work around people's schedules. So like if I want my own time down here in the morning, I go off of, you know, when my family's not down here and I work around their schedule.
Because I just need that.
I simply need it. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess I'm going towards the fact that this morning I did not have that, and it's no one else's fault. Like, it's literally just me. I'm the problem, it's me. Like, maybe I'm the problem. No, baby, I am the problem. Maybe I'm the problem, okay? And so that's why I have found that time for myself. You know, I work around people. And anyway, this morning I thought, you know what? Let's...
I just didn't wait.
You know, for people to be out of the kitchen. And I'm so sorry for my family because I know my family watches my videos and I don't want them to feel bad, like, for me, but like they probably don't even care. It's literally just me, and my anger is because of me. I never get angry. Like, this is the only time I actually ever get angry or upset, when I can't be alone. I need it, and that's why I'm like, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I'll ever get married. I just don't. I don't know. Like, obviously one day I do want to have kids. I mean, it very well could just be the people that I'm around. I mean, I know that. I know I'm not around my people right now. People will come. They're in my future. They're just waiting for me and I'm waiting for them. I don't really like the idea of marriage because of the fact that it's like you're conjoining, you're taking his last name, becoming one. I just don't like the thought of that. I know people who get married and they still can have their solitude and enjoy, like, they have good balance, but still the thought of marriage, being married to someone, just doesn't sit right with me. And I know I probably will get married one day, far future, because I know people that say that they won't ever get married or they don't think they will, and then they end up getting married. This morning I was not feeling it. I went and got a coffee. It's pumpkin season, baby.
Pumpkin baby.
And this is my first Starbucks fall drink. I got brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso with pumpkin cold foam. She's phenomenal. Anyway, I also don't want a wedding. And like, I could get really deep. I already have gotten so deep in this video, but I could get even more deep onto why I don't want a wedding. But I feel like some people think that. Also, I don't like the idea of people like, oh, we're getting married to tie the knot, like to be committed to this person forever, for the rest of my life, and like that's marriage. I just don't like the idea of that, because if you truly love someone, like, you won't have to be like, oh, I have to commit to you. And I don't know, maybe my thoughts will change as I grow older, but right now I'm like, I don't need a ring on my finger. Like, you shouldn't need a ring on your finger. You shouldn't need to sign off. It's just giving like a contract to me. That's just what it's giving. It's giving like, oh, signing a contract, but I'm signing that I will never leave you, you know? Like, I feel like the right person and the person you should be getting married to, you shouldn't have to sign your names. Yes, I will never leave you and I will be with you through everything and I will be committed to you for the rest of my life. I just don't like that, but I support everyone doing your own thing. I mean, we are our own people, and you shouldn't be persuaded by other people's opinions, even though that's what social media does to you. It's just bound to happen, even in real life. But you can have your own opinions. You can listen to other people's opinions and still keep your own opinions or change your opinion, but you don't have to. Your opinion is your opinion. Someone else doing something shouldn't affect your opinion and make you so upset. At the end of the day, some things are just not that serious. Others are. And I'm not getting into that, but damn, this is so fire. No, okay, so maybe I should just start my day off with a Starbucks drink every single day. Anyway, I feel like I say this in every single one of my vlogs, but I'm so excited to move out. I'm so excited to live alone and just, oh my god, like, just
Please subscribe.
please tell a friend. I need to start making money off of this. This needs to become my real job, and it will.
I am manifesting that I will start making money with this, and I can soon move out.
Move into my own apartment and live out my dreams. I think another thing that upset me this morning, we're just being so raw and real. We're just being so raw and real today, this morning. Basically, I take up a lot of storage in the family plan, iCloud storage. I take up 3/4 of it, and there's 5 of us. Obviously, that's gonna tickle some people's feathers, but is everyone a YouTuber in my family? No, I'm the only YouTuber in here. I literally, they texted me a picture of, like, you know, who's taking up how much storage and what, you know. And then they were like, "Me, how are you taking up so much storage?" I was like, sorry, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I'm literally a YouTuber, ever heard? I mean, I think it definitely would be a different story if, like, I was actually making money off of this and, like, making a living off of this, because obviously my family right now is gonna be like, oh, you need a job, like,
You're not making money when you're not going to school, and it's like, you're not, like, what are you doing?
but I feel like they just don't understand that in this industry, you like need to work so hard. You need to work as hard as if you were getting paid. Like, and I guess that could go for school, like other schooling and college, you know, like you need to go to school and then, you know, work. You're not making money in school. I mean, you could, but also, like, I don't know. I feel like in this industry, you almost need to work harder before you are actually making it in the industry and, like, making money, because you need to grab people's attention and, like, basically build your platform, and it's harder. It just doesn't seem like I'm doing anything to my family because they don't see me, like, going to work, you know, and, like, sitting in an office, and I'm obviously not, you know. It's just you know what, I think I'm done talking about this. Actually, I think I'm done. I was like, sorry, I'm a YouTuber, bro. Like, I have lots of videos. Like, do you watch my YouTube channel? Yes, you do. You see how many clips? You see how long the YouTube videos are? They're triple that size in my camera roll. I'm sorry, it's just basically we're full on storage. And yeah, so I started going through my videos today, and I've been deleting and I've deleted I've deleted so many videos, and it's still up there. So and this could be, I guess I do stress a lot about money. Not sure where that came from. I do stress about money because I feel like that is the only thing that's not really happening right now in my life. Kind of, I don't know, I feel like I'm living and I'm working, but that's the only thing. I don't know. It's just, it's hard being a YouTuber. It's hard being a YouTuber. So please, if you could just subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend. Do me God's work, please. I mean, I have trust in that everything will work out. Obviously, the generations, this generation, I saw a video today and I mean, someone who, she's like an influencer and she does TikTok for a living. That's her occupation. She went to the doctors and, I mean, I'm not sure why the doctor asked, but they asked what her occupation was, and she was like, she did not want to say TikTok. She knew the stare that she would get. She could just already see it and feel it. So she said, she said she's self-employed. They were like, well, be more specific. Who's your employer? She just came clean. She was like, yeah, basically this is what I do. It was almost like a stare of envy. Really, that is why, I mean, it's like, I get it and I can see it from their point of view, but it's 2025. They just need to accept that this is what life has come to. And basically she went on about how she is making a living. She's not working, she's making a living because she's living, you know? She's living, she's out here getting a coffee every day and shopping, making a living off of that. I do too want to make a living and just live. And I think everyone wants that. And that's why she was getting the stare of envy. You know, they're jealous that we're wanting to just make a living out of living, like work but also live at the same time. I think people are just not having fun and living enough. Also accepting that this is a job and this does take hard work, dedication. It's all about consistency. That's why building this platform is almost harder than maintaining it, because you have to be so consistent and almost work double to just build it. I think that's what people don't understand. So if you are in the same boat as me, I am here for you, and I hope that everything will work out for you. I think that's why I've just been stressing a lot about money and, you know, where I'm going with my life and, you know, how I'm gonna get that apartment in the future. I'm putting in the time. I'm putting in the work. It's behind the scenes. 2 videos ago, the title was BTS of being a YouTuber, but this is really BTS of being a YouTuber. You know, what people see is me vlogging and, you know, living the life, vlogging, filming the videos, but they don't see the actual BTS of me editing, putting in the work, making clips, you know, just there's so much BTS. And I think that's, here I am coming back around, that's why I stress so much about the money, because if this was flowing, there would be no question. I've tried not to let other people, I think right now, this time in my life, I really am locking in on not letting other people and their opinions and just even their thoughts affect me. And I mean, I used to be so nosy. I used to be like, wait, what did they say? Wait, what are they saying behind my back? What, you know, huh? What did you say? I used to feel like, oh, I need to know what they said, like how they feel about me, what they're saying about me, and how they might think of me when I leave, or, you know, like leave the room, whatever. But I have really just locked in and decided that I do not care. Literally do not care what these people think. I don't care what anyone thinks. Literally no one. I'm just living my life. These people, they're not gonna be in my life. They're not gonna be in my day-to-day life in my future. Not going to be there. I'm gonna be living alone in a couple years. I'm the only person consistent in my life because I don't have anyone. And not to sound like sad, like that's okay. I only have myself and I love that. I love that. Like, I'm beginning to love myself so much, and that's really what life is all about, because that's really the only person you have. Truly. I've said that so many times, just the truth. And I think once you realize that, then it's so much easier to not care what people think. And I think I definitely, she's slowly going away. But right now in my life, I am the most carefree right now, and I will only get more carefree. And I'm just loving that. So, my God. My God. Wow, we went everywhere in this video. I'm just a thinker, man. Introverts, the quiet people, that's why they are so quiet, because they think so much, because they think about their words. And you know what, when they say quiet people's words, like the people that don't say as much, their words mean the most. Their words have more meaning because they don't say as much. The less you speak, the more your words mean. I think that's how it goes. I think that makes sense. But that is so true, because quiet people are observers. They observe and they think, and so when they do talk and speak, their words mean more to other people. Again, I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm one, and it might seem like I talk a lot on YouTube. I mean, quiet people do talk a lot, but only to the people that they're closest with. That's probably why I talk so much on YouTube. I don't have like lots of people closest to me, lots of people that I'm close with. So like I just say everything to my YouTube or talk to myself. People might say talking to yourself is a sign of mental illness. I think not talking to yourself is a sign of mental illness. Honestly, dude. No. Yes, there, I said it. We're gonna end this video here. And I mean, I would say, like, no offense, family, I'm sorry to my family, like, if you got offended by this or anything, like, if you, but honestly, truly, I do not care. So, and that's that. Thank you for listening to me rant and talk and yap and chat, everything. Thank you for watching, and thanks for listening. Thanks for clicking on this video, and please click the subscribe button.
I'm begging you. Actually, I'm like actually begging you.
Through the screen, please. I'm begging you. Just like tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, I don't know, like just tell everyone in your life. It's like, I don't know. Zeus, come on. Tell them. He's telling you to. He's telling you to subscribe. And yeah. He's like, subscribe. Stay happy and stay manifesting. Bye. Go get your fall drink at Starbucks.